Why is this
because there are
bullying?
two people who hold one opinion, ask me on something that I don't care about, follow up 3, 4 questions.
Here we have a video of Steven Crowder on the Joe Rogan Experience putting his alpha behaviors on display.
No, it's not. You started on with traffic fatalities, and
No,
I thought
I
you
didn't
were
start
wrong.
on. I
Yes,
didn't start
you
on with
did.
traffic fatalities. You said,
It's
what
one of the
issue would
things
you
said.
drop and not talk about? And this is exactly why.
Right, but
because
when we
these
talked
are the
about
conversations that always occur.
marijuana, that was one of the things that you
These
said
are the
was traffic
conversations that always
fatalities,
occur.
wasn't it?
And there's no
Was
productive
it?
conversation that comes from it.
Oh, sure there is.
No.
For people who are listening to this is extremely productive because they understand how someone with blinders can ignore the evidence
Sure.
and figure out some way where they're being wronged intellectually.
Like someone
And
like blinders.
Someone will say that, oh, you should be in some sort of a debate. You've never been in a debate. You don't know what fucking debates I've been in. You know what
No, they're like
conversations
Steven
I've been in
Seagal.
with
They're all
people.
televised, right, Joe?
You don't know. You don't know what
So I'm calling you on your
conversations I've
bullshit,
had.
man. I'm calling you on your bullshit. Then
Wait,
do it when people can
conversations
see.
that I've had? You're saying
You
I've
do
never
it
had a
with a safety
conversation
net
with someone
other
who's
people who
prepared.
agree with you. And you bully people.
Steven Crowder,
And you
we're
bully
not, I'm
people.
not
And you're
bullying
intellectually
people.
not
We're
gonna bully
having
someone.
fun. Why is this bullying?
It's
Why is
bullying
this
because there are
bullying?
two people who hold one opinion, ask me on something that I don't care about, follow up 3, 4 questions to go into are very specifically passionate, and I said I don't want to talk about it.
You don't want to talk about it because you're wrong.
No, I don't want to talk because I don't care.
Because he keeps showing
If states
you
want to
wrong.
legalize it, that's fine. But it is a valid issue when people of Colorado are looking at this now, and there are people in Colorado who might vote differently on the marijuana issue because of how it's perceived or because of the information at hand. And I believe that people in Colorado should be able to vote. They voted for pot. But if they want to vote the other way, in states, they have the right to do that.
Who's arguing against that?
Nah,
But I know there's a large number. There's a large number. This is Narcanon or one of those companies. One of those. There was one that was unlikely
it's 5
source.
o'clock?
Yeah. Well, you don't tell me you have to leave now.
My
before we
flight's at
turn
6.
this around. Well, you're gonna miss your flight no matter what. Now, you're fucked. We're gonna be fine, dude.
No, I'm not going to be fine. I'm not going to make my flight back.
Yeah, you're gonna be fine. You live in America. You could be in Ethiopia right now, huddling in a fucking hut,
Yeah.
trying to protect yourself from some rabid animal.
Yeah.
Don't be scared. What? You're gonna be fine. You got a little defensive. I thought we were friends.
No, you didn't.
I thought it did. That's
thought
why I
we were
wanted to
friends
have
too.
you
Listen,
on
man,
here.
listen.
I thought we were going to have some fun.
We were having fun, and then toward the end of the conversation, you asked me what issue do you not care about. I don't really care about the pot issue, which I thought I cared about when I was 21. You said you wouldn't defend issues when you were 7 years ago, right? All of your cells. When I was 21, I was probably a lot harsher on pot than I am today. I thought it was worse. I grew up around it. I had negative experiences. Then I realized that was anecdotal. I don't really care much anymore about it. I think states should be able to do what they want to do. Then 3, 4, 5 follow-up questions so we could.
I'll admit to spending some morning watching Louder with Crowder, but it's funny seeing Steven in an environment without forced laughs and 100% agreeable co-host.
Was now going on 2-3 hours long, and I've missed my flight.
Well, what you were trying to say was that marijuana, ignore the negative consequences of marijuana, and I asked you what those were.
Right.
And you said traffic fatalities.
one of them.
And then we tried to find out if that's true, and we found out it's not.
We didn't find out that it was.
Steven often puts off this persona of being this badass, patriotic man with a gun. Seeing him cower and throwing a hissy fit shows how a lot of these guys who give off that same alpha persona are truly weak-minded individuals who mask themselves.
Was now going on 2-3 hours long and I've missed my flight. Well, you